Faces on paper, curled at the edges, names said once and swallowed by time. Rooms went quiet, streets moved on. Something about this never died. Cold hands on cold files, dust where the truth should be. Every lie leaves a footprint, every monster bleeds eventually. For the missing that never came home, for the cases they tried to forget, for the killers counting days in the dark, thinking they're done with that. We keep digging, keep the light on.
Happy Sunday, everybody. My name is 12 Gauge, and this is my channel, 12 Gauge Investigative. Thank you so much for being here on this Sunday with me as we enjoy another true crime adventure together. Today, I'm going to take you on location where they have been looking for a Clemson girl who was a graduate for 2 weeks. And we're about to go and watch my good friend Adam Brown Adventures as they do what they do best. They dive and they find the unfindable. As you remember, I used their searches on the Lady Bird Lake one point, and they were able to find multiple cars at that point, but they never found any other people in the lake. So let's go ahead and check out what they find.
We have located him in the water here.
We found him.
Breaking news in Pickens County as authorities have identified a body that was found today.
We're out here today to try to, help give the families some answers, and if we can clear this pond, that would help out a ton. Look at that. That looks like a leg. Look. Yeah. I found him. It was just for a second. I just saw a shoe.
A body's been found. Potential crime scene. Until we rule everything out.
You might call them scuba sleuths.
Their new hobby went from cleaning up waterways to solving mysteries. And what a great public service.
Jeremy Sides and Adam Brown travel the country searching for closure in cold cases.
Amazing. The gift of closure.
These guys are amazing. They have, I believe they were the ones that found, I'm trying to think of that individual whose car went into the lake. They were the ones that found that car. So here we go.
Grieving families is absolutely priceless.
Today we traveled out near Clemson, South Carolina to search for a missing person from only 2 weeks ago. Now this case is a little bit different. This is the case of Swapnil Srivastava. In this case, doesn't involve his vehicle because his car was actually found at this park somewhere. This is R.C. Edwards Meadow Park. And it's a weird case because his car was found, but there's a pond nearby on this park where I guess a boxing glove that belonged.
So right there, you can see where the car is found and where the glove was found. So his car was found on land. And the glove was found, it looked like, in the pond area. Clemson, South Carolina.
To him was located, and it was in the water. And I'll show a picture of it here near the bank. Now the water's pretty low. Me and Jeremy out with Jeremy exploring with Nug today, and we're out here in the morning. We're about to meet up with Vern from Hilo and Sub, and I think Ryan from Ryan Finds Truth is coming out, and some other people. We were reached out about this case to try to help, and we're going to run sonar, dive, try to scan this pond because it's really strange that his boxing glove was found there in the water and he's missing, and his vehicle was found here. So we know he was here. We're out here, see RC Edwards Meadow Park, and they have missing person flyers out here. So you can see December 6th near the park.
So as you can tell, he was last seen on the 6th of December, 2025 near RC Edwards Meadow Project. He was 6'3" tall, wearing an orange jacket. Swapnil Shrivastava. It's sad that people are so young and they're just, man.
He was found. This car was found out here. And this is the park, and I guess a little bit south from this park, or one way, there's a little bit of pond, which we're waiting on some people right now.
It actually looks like a kind of a hefty hike to get there. You take that trail, it'll take you all the way to the falls or whatever. But the water's like, you look at the map on Google Maps.
Yeah,
it's not exactly the closest.
It's not the closest, but yeah. So I mean, we've got a little bit to go. But we're gonna do our best. Apparently, other search teams that came out here and just, you know, the woods have been checked a lot. Some rafts have gone in. Nobody's ran sonar on it. That's what Vern was telling me. He's been more, you know, talking to everybody about this case. So we're out here today to try to, you know, help give the families some answers. And if we can clear this pond, that would help out a ton. And I think the water is really low right now. We're about to walk out to it.
And that's another thing that some of these searches, they don't run the sonar, and these guys do run sonar, and they're able to see things in that water. And as he just said, it was 5 foot or lower, so they're going to be able to see a lot clearer than a lot of people that just, you know, looking for the surface level stuff.
But here in a minute and check it out, and hopefully if we can clear this thing and find him, you know, that would be amazing to give the family some peace and some answers. So let's meet up with everybody else and start the search. We met up with Kristen and Ryan from Ryan Finds Truth and Vern from Hilo and Sub and a bunch of other amazing volunteers who came out to help search, and we discussed the plan for today and what we wanted to get accomplished.
So there's that inlet, and then over on that side there's just a bunch of finger coves and stuff. So, but how to get to all of that might be.
My guys tell me wherever that boxing glove is at is where we should start.
Well, that's just a pond. I mean, that's
the one boxing. Well, there's 2 boxing gloves. I know the one was found on the inlet. It looks like, you know, as they were drawing the water down, it just settled. So
interesting. So he was in there, or maybe he it fell out of his bag or something into the water. Yeah. Like, would he have gone here to go to the lake, like over 133?
Yeah, he would have parked here and then went down this.
So he was 6'3", so that tells you he was a tall guy.
Trail here and over.
What's your thoughts?
We might go down with you guys where you're doing the boats and take Moon along the edge over here, and I'm going to bring my drone in too. Just do air drone along the water. Yep. Both sides. I don't know which way the creek. I think it runs down.
Yeah, it runs that way.
Which means he would have potentially off-trailed up if it floated down into the cove. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not going to get in the cove because there's probably just 2, you know, maybe 1 or 2 underwater pipes to level, to keep the level. It's not like a bridge or anything.
Okay.
From what I could tell, it's just, you know, because you got trees and stuff on the other side.
That water's.
As far as what I've heard this individual speak is on underwater searches, it's not always easy to find exactly what you're looking for without a sonar, because you're able to mistake tree limbs and tree branches and things like that for being actual individuals that might be what you're looking for. And also, it's very easy for someone who has gone into a body of water to get trapped beneath some of these areas.
Atticus Hill.
Yeah.
Ain't no current in that thing.
Yeah.
That's where his boxing gloves were found.
His boxing gloves
right
were
in there.
found right
It's just
there,
crazy.
about where that dot is.
Yeah.
So it could have slowly drifted. I mean,
That's what I'm thinking
the
too,
wind
yeah.
or what. I mean,
Anytime we go down coves up where
He
we
made
are,
it out to the middle.
jump just goes
I
into
think
it.
just like 10 foot deep. If he's in the
right
water.
beneath the bridge is probably deeper
I
at that end.
know it gets to 18 to 20 foot on a marine map.
I saw that too. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
18 to 20 feet. If they lower it down, 10 feet, you're still looking at 8 feet, 10 feet in the center. So
If his weights were in his backpack, he'd be laying on his back. I would theorize.
he had 2 15-pound dumbbells and 2 30 pounds. The 30 pounds were in his car, but his 15 pounds are missing. Yeah, and then he left his wallet, everything in the car,
Phone, too.
everything in the car.
He's got to be in the water.
I mean, they would have found him if he's on land.
Yeah.
All right, so we just talked to everybody, met up, and now we're gonna head over and put in by the road. It looks like the access is a little better. Yeah, I think it's deepest probably over there.
I mean, yeah, I would think. Well, yeah, it's deepest by the road. It's got to get more shallow. But I mean, literally, let's say here's his thought process. He sends the text.
So as they're discussing the plan to go find this individual, or at least look for him, they have multitudes of dives. I showed one of their videos where they were looking for, I think her name was Audrey Cunningham, the one that supposedly got stuffed in a can of oil canister or something. Well, they were dredging along the lake where supposedly she was last seen, and they did find quite a bit of stuff in that area, but they didn't find Audrey, obviously.
He's ready to do it, and he just walks out. So I'm guessing he keeps walking until he can't touch no more, and then just goes out a little bit more, and that's it. So he could have made it all the way out to the middle, or he could have walked the bank a little ways. I'm just really thinking that boxing glove was some kind of. It doesn't make any other sense besides just deliberately put there.
It could have floated out of his back.
But why would his backpack be open?
If he brought it back.
I mean, if he's 6'3" and the deepest part of the water is 5 foot, I mean, he would have essentially been able to touch unless he could not swim. Unless something caught him off guard, he fell into a deep portion of the water, got caught in some branches or something, and not being able to swim going beneath the water, people start to panic.
Backpack and put weights and rocks. It was just in there, so he didn't.
Why would it could have, I guess, but it doesn't make sense why it would be open. Like it floated out, and there's no current, so why would it be laying on dry land?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of possibilities.
There's a lot. Well, yeah, there's obviously a lot of scenarios. I'm just trying to think of like the most simplest explanation.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely we need to clear.
Well, if anything, we'll get this whole water cleared. It's not that big, grand scheme of things, especially with 2 drones.
Yeah, no, we should be able to clear. I just hoping he didn't, go into the lake. But you would have had to. I mean, here's the water we're going over.
Because he would have had to crawl up this and crawl over there and then go back down.
All right, so
I mean, that's what's awesome about these guys is they use all kinds of materials to be looking for these individuals. They use drones, they use sonar, they use boats, they use even manless boats where the boats actually are driven from the person on the shore, which is pretty cool to watch.
Vern's bringing his sonar boat down. I got mine too. So yeah, we made it to the other side. Walking down here, some sort of a trail. I guess other people come down here to kind of like I guess people probably come down here to fish.
We got lots of people that fish this. The gloves are found on the other side. So police dropped in over there. They went straight down the middle. See, we can kind of see like a little light colored rock or something that reflects.
Yeah.
That's the area where the glove was found over there.
Why don't you go ahead and get started?
We were going to start and walk down that side.
So why don't you kind of come out here and why don't you
start walking
the kind of the loop?
Yeah.
And then when I get down, what I plan on doing is go out, come over, come back, go over, come.
Grid
So
pattern.
I'll start doing this. If you want to
do the border,
kind of go around.
Okay.
That kind of thing. That'd probably work.
Had to go get some batteries, but we're heading back down to start searching. Emotions are pretty.
Like I said, with the drones and the manless boat that they have, they're gonna be able to find a lot.
High for the family and everybody, but we just want to bring them home, bring some answers. All the signs right now are pointing that he's in the water, which is a terrible thing. But if we can find him and bring him home. That's all we want to do. So the boat's set up here. Start searching. We started making our way around the lake, scanning, and didn't really see much of anything until we got to the other side when we got word from Ryan that they had located the second missing boxing glove that was apparently soaking wet up in the woods. All right, so we just got word that Ryan from Ryan Finds Truth, he just found another boxing glove, you said, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So if you look at that area right there, it doesn't look that deep. I mean, but did he go out here at night? Was he intoxicated? Did he plan on being out there by himself? I mean, you find boxing gloves. What was he doing out there with boxing gloves?
From what I heard, he's up there with his dog doing some land searching. 50 feet from the water, they found the other glove, which is it's the gloves are a big mystery to me. But like I was just saying, maybe he was leaving a path to find his body, because he left a note, or he sent his mom a note saying, you know, he's going to do it. So maybe he cared about his family having closure and finding his body.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely odd, but I think he said it's like 50 feet from the water. Yeah. And the other one was found in the water.
The picture they're putting online is so laying like, you know, kind of in the dirt. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, out, kind of out. Well, I don't know.
I mean, I can tell you, after being in terrain like this over the weekend, or over the week, I can tell you it's not easy going through all this brush as you're looking for. I wasn't looking for bodies, obviously, but I was looking for past clues or anything that could have given me some kind of insight on what I was reporting on. So as you're going through this, you're not sure of their footing, what's underneath these leaves, what's underneath this grass, this brush. So you have to be careful. Have to be careful.
This terrain is definitely not ideal.
Yeah.
Right where y'all are at? Is that that location?
Yeah, it's right here.
Huh. Okay.
All right, so let's just do what we're doing. It's 4 feet. I mean, he's still 2 feet above water. He can still just walk. Just keep going. One of the deepest parts.
Yeah, I'll go out. I'm about to do a loop back.
4 feet, not very deep.
See, I don't know if we'll be able to scan much more down there. Like, this is because they can see it. It's shallow. It's 5 feet here. The gloves are that other glove's right there. So if we see anything in this area, it's definitely suspicious. What am I on top right now?
Something tiny.
That's what I think is so cool about this boat. It's able to float along, and as it's floating along, it shows you the sonar. And the sonar is able to capture just about anything that it bumps into. So they're able to be on the side of the lake as they're watching this, because they've done hundreds of these, and they can instantly detect something in the water.
I can't really tell, honestly, because I look at the side scan.
Well, I'm looking at the live scan right now. That looks like a stick in a rock. Damn, it's 6 feet there.
Go straight right there. See what pops up.
It's pretty flat. I mean, there's only a couple tiny little things that we saw. I mean, 3 feet. I'm not gonna be able to. Let's come back and try to focus on these few objects. So there's like a barrel or something to the right. 20 feet.
See how they're able to do that? They're awesome.
Live scan, you can see it. It looks more blocky. Let's focus on these objects right here, because I don't see them being past this point with how shallow it is, unless there's a hole down there.
So the depth is 5'6", so it's not very deep right there. But you would think, okay, if it's not too deep, could somebody have floated down on another level? I mean, where is this guy's body after 2 weeks?
I mean, we're pretty much at the end, aren't we?
Yeah, you could see it right there. I mean, with the gloves found here, and the other one is right. I can go a little bit farther down. You know, it is pretty murky, so maybe he like right in that.
Over that.
Oh yeah. All right, I had a little issue with the battery. But I think good now.
I don't know if you saw anything, but there's like, I don't know. There's two things right here casting a shadow.
Down through here, yeah, I saw those.
And it's too shallow down there, right?
I think that boat's awesome.
2.5 foot in the middle. But
I was thinking, what if he's floating?
I have mad respect for these guys. If you haven't checked out their channel, I'm going to post a link after the video. They are awesome at what they do.
Even if it was 5 feet 2 weeks ago, you know.
What if his body started to float, but whatever he's got keeping him weighted down, so he's straight up? So maybe that's why I can't really get a good shot of him. But
yeah, I saw you. When I came through here, it's like we're around here.
There's a couple
there's two items
things.
Right here, the shadow's around 6 feet. So
yeah, it could be.
Well, I mean, we were thinking scan a little bit more here, but maybe get the boat in. We got a hook.
You know, we just come over and start
kind of drag. Because I mean, they found that other glove right here. And the other one.
About that? Huh? You heard them talking about that?
I heard something over there that said there's found another glove.
Yeah,
like an hour or a bit ago.
What they were saying was he's leaving them trails to find his body. Was he leaving his family a trail to find his body ultimately?
And also that rock. There's a picture of a rock that he likes to hang out, dog to swim and all that. I think it's that rock over there at that peninsula sticking out. If you take a picture of it going this way, and you're looking at this.
There was a couple rock. There's some rocks straight out from that in the water.
So I did see something, but it looked too small.
There was one shot we got. It kind of looked like this, like legs.
Yeah.
It was like a barrel or something, whatever that is. Cut log right there. I just don't see past that point. 3-4 feet. You'd see.
You see it from a drone flying over top of it. I went over there anyways. There's nothing there. But then I fell over there trying to hold this and get through. And
there's 3 feet. It's not really deep right there.
Well, I think I had the live scan. I had a battery issue. I had to unhook my live scan, but
it could be a stump. But
yeah, I think I went over that and it just looked like a stick in a rock. But to me, I'm like, there's no way he's not out here.
I just went straight back from the glove and walked all the way to the road, zigzagging, looking under crevices.
Pretty cool, huh?
Looking up.
I'll tell you the depth and where you're at as far as on this water. Like I said, I'm no expert. I have no clue what I'm looking at, and I wouldn't know what the hell I was seeing unless there were somebody that knew what they're doing describing this to me.
Nothing. It's like 2 or 3 feet past those logs, right? This trees sticking out.
Yeah, right.
It's
where
really
that
shallow.
Mud is, like beyond that is where the other glove was. Where it shallows out.
But if it popped up here, a little bit of wind, it would be right down there.
The other one was right here.
It was.
Just pretty roughly.
It was a little further down that way.
I didn't see anything that was like, oh, holy crap. So
I was gonna say, if you saw anything interesting, I got a 10-foot pole camera. I can go 10 feet down and check it out. That's what I'm just going around checking it out.
How's the visibility? Can you see the bottom?
It's about 2 feet.
2 feet.
Yeah, I can see about. I go down. I can see about 2 or 3 feet out. It's cloudy water. It tends to make.
Where's that?
Right where I'm at.
This is pretty awesome.
Oh, you're way over there.
Awesome what they do.
What do you think? I mean, there's that tree over there.
No, that just sticking up.
I gotta go over it again, but it looks weird.
What's the depth? It's only 4 feet though. Oh wait, that's where you are now.
That tree fell over. I thought it was the top. It might be. I gotta get another angle. That's just one angle, but it looks a little odd.
Check it out if you want to.
So that sonar is able to show multiple views of what they're looking at on the shore. Couldn't think of that word a while ago. What they're looking at on the shore, and he's able to see multiple angles.
It's 4 feet.
It's only 4 feet.
Well,
So
it might be
that would
coming.
be sticking up.
Let me. I'll go. I'll keep going over it. Right there. I mean, it's 4 feet.
Maybe he's sitting on his butt.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking, but I don't.
All right, if I find anything interesting, I'll check it out for you.
All right.
Well, I mean,
there
if
was
you-
a couple things in this general area that kind of had my attention. It looks like tree stumps, but
This is almost, I would liken this to fishing, because I mean you could literally stand on the shore all day long casting and not catch a damn thing. Or as they're doing, they're hoping to find this body.
Legs.
Last night, I'll talk to him tonight.
Like arm. That. I don't know.
He's like, you're crazy.
What do you, this
You
just
shouldn't
looks
be told
weird to
where
me,
he
dude.
is.
Like it almost looks like
Poor guy to be
legs and
friends
an
with you.
arm.
Yeah.
Maybe he's sitting on his butt.
Is it worth sitting at, taking a look at?
That looks.
Oh, hell yeah.
That looks weird.
Help or you
Yeah,
don't?
I mean,
Right here.
And there's not.
It's right over on
Right. I mean, I just passed it.
how are that trees at? What's this leading in?
Oh yeah, look. There's
Could those be footsteps?
like
Why did the
indentions.
dismiss it? And I was like, because
I.
Do you see that? Like you said, could those be footsteps? He's 6'3", so if he's in 5 feet of water, definitely he'd be touching the bottom. That looks like him right there. Wow.
Yeah.
There's nothing more to say. I don't know what you want me to say.
I feel weird. Yeah, I feel weird about that one.
Go over some more.
That is the weirdest
anyway.
object I've seen.
I mean, it could be him sitting in his.
Where is that?
Right where that dead tree's at.
I mean, it might be a
Hey,
tree.
Matt, you want to go check something out?
Trees look.
Go where that tree is.
I'm on it.
Are you right above it? You think? Yeah, right where the boats are.
It almost looks like someone sitting. Remember, their head's down, and those are two arms.
It kind of, well, that's kind of what caught my eye.
And that's just too unusual to be a tree, or a stump, or something.
I mean, I've seen some weird trees, but it's the only thing else around there. Yeah, like on this side, I you know, there's so many trees.
Dude, the freaking holes right there.
It
are
looks
blown-
like
they-
it looks like
footprints
walking.
in the
Yeah.
mud. It leads right to it.
Let's see.
Oh. And
Oh,
where's the
wow.
weird thing?
See, doesn't it look like footprints
That looks-
right to it?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that's him.
I mean, can you imagine watching this in real time as you're going over the water? This is where one of the boats is, and there's the other boat.
I don't know where else.
And that other boat, that
Let's go over
drone-looking
the last-
boat, is not that far from shore. Look at that.
Okay. I'm close to the left.
Man, that looks like legs. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to see with down imaging, but it's definitely long. It's the measurements are on point.
Yeah.
I think we get the drone, just go over there and figure it out.
Well, it's 6 feet long.
Yeah.
It's 3 feet. I mean, gosh.
It's probably laying down.
Well, when you went in, there would have been another 6-7 feet because they lowered it.
I mean, look, like leg,
Yeah.
body. That's 3. I mean, that's look at that. That
Yeah,
looks like a leg. Foot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get the arrow.
All right, right
It
now
does look like it's
we're
one
headed back to the car. It was way down there. Fortunately, this It's not a good, easy path around this thing, but that shot we got, out of everything else I've seen out here, it looks promising. So I think we're gonna go get the inflatable boat.
Sorry, I just ate some salmon and it tasted disgusting, so I had to throw it away.
And the drone, maybe try to walk back, because it gets dark at like 5, so we only have a few more hours. But we'll see.
Yeah, we just, if anything, if it is him, just park the ROV right there and just tell him to follow the tether. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Got an idea where to look?
I'm just gonna. Well, I'll let him scan again.
Do a loop.
I mean, there's some viz.
Got the light on?
Yeah.
If these guys are ever in my area, I'm going to email them and ask them if I can assist in a search.
It's enough to see a shoe or something. That's all you really need.
Wow.
Stick.
We tangled in it. Gotta hope that's not what we're looking at.
No, what we saw was way bigger.
Are you on the bottom?
Oh yeah, I'm on the bottom. Yeah.
There's definitely
It's so
no
shallow.
fish.
I mean, it's just all sand.
There's no fish, obviously.
And sometimes I can find stuff on my own, but it's like a needle in a haystack, you know. Cars are a little easier to find.
Yeah. They found a lot of cars in Lady Bird.
Oh, I just found a big log. Well, there is a big log out there. That might have been what we...
And this drone has like it looks like a little canister with a propeller that spins and it's tied to a rope so they don't lose it.
We were saying. Didn't look like it though. Oh, I found him. I found him. It was just for a second, but where's the drone at? I just saw a shoe. There's his foot. His boot. You see his boot.
That is the tan shoe they was talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. You find him?
Here's his leg.
Yeah, we found him.
I don't know if y'all want to see those or not.
Good job, fellas.
So where is it? Bring the drone straight up and see if we can get a good marking.
Right, it's right. You can kind of see the top.
Okay,
right
so
there.
it's pretty much straight out from this tree, I guess. You can't miss it. Okay.
I knew. Is one of these weighted down anymore?
Yeah, he has a backpack on. Yeah, see, he's on his.
Is it a red bag?
Yes, ma'am. I'm at the RC Edwards Meadow. You may be familiar with that. They've been searching for him for 2 weeks. Well, in the inlet, right down from Meadows Falls, we have located him in the water here.
See that picture?
We've got him. We found him on sonar, and we have an ROV basically sitting in his water.
Wow.
Right now, but he's right here in the inlet, and so I'll need basically a sheriff deputy, and then you guys can roll whoever, but he's right here.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
Yep.
We found him. We found him.
I'm in the water. If you look out this direction, that's about where he is, right underneath that boat. He's about 4 feet of water. You can probably just put a couple guys in a dry suit, and they can walk out and pull him in.
Okay. All right, we got a bunch of people coming.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
I'm Sheriff Tommy Blankenship. Oh,
So this is your equipment.
That would be a tough job to do. To have to go out and retrieve deceased people out of water, fire, and things like that.
You located a body.
Yep. They had their remote control in too. We were over there. We kept coming over. We found something here.
Okay.
And then we went back and got the underwater ROV
Okay.
to go confirm, and he'll be able to show you exactly what we saw.
Okay. Just hang on to that real quick.
Okay.
Who's not friends and family?
Yes.
Friends and family. Is anybody else just friends and family?
Mhm.
Okay. So just real quick, for law enforcement purposes, I just want to tell you the way these guys are going to operate. It's not a lack of concern or care, but the way that we have to operate anytime a body is found, we automatically have to make the assumption that this is an unidentified person at this point in time. Okay. And it will be treated as a crime scene. So what we'll do is we'll rope off a section for our guys to meet with you to do the preliminary investigation. They're going to ask questions, they're going to want all your information. We're going to want to be able to see a way that we can get the evidence that you found. And then a tactical rescue unit is going to come in to do the body retrieval. And then at that point in time, we'll go through the steps of the positive identification. Okay. I say that because I don't want you getting upset with us when we don't refer to him as his name or anything, because for the investigative purposes, we have to treat it as a body's been found, potential crime scene, until we rule everything out. Okay. And I'm sure you guys could appreciate the fact that we would operate in that manner.
I think what he did is he went out like this by this tree.
That's interesting to know right there. I mean, because a lot of times I always wonder, why don't they call the victim by their names? You know, especially when they know that the victim they just found, they give it some kind of different, you know, unidentified male, unidentified female, whatever. Kind of like the case of the young lady in San Antonio, the 19-year-old that went missing. They called her an unidentified female when exactly they knew who she was. Now that makes a lot of sense.
And he just walked straight out.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and
scuba gear.
They just pulled up with the boats.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm directly over top of him right now. Right there.
Good job, Adam, and your team. You really need it. You really need it. You help bring a lot of families closer. You really do. Prayers for this family. Poor God. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, it is Adam Brown Adventures. And they have solved a lot of cases. They have found a lot of different vehicles. That one I just showed you. I can't think of that girl's name. She was a young girl, and her car drove off into the river, and they retrieved it. Let me me see if I can found. Let me see if I can find the video that I'm talking about. That way I can tell you. Driving me crazy. They're the ones that found that vehicle. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know why I'm thinking Gabby Petito, but it's not her. It's the 19-year-old that was on this island and they were partying, and supposedly she drove her car off into the water and she was found in the back seat. See, they do a lot of diving where they find vehicles, they find the vehicles of people who commit suicide or some kind of. See here, that wasn't Audrey Cunningham, my bad. It was Summer Wells. That's who it was, Summer Wells. They found a barrel, and I have this one on my playlist. If you want to just come and watch theirs, it's a very interesting one because they show you the diving footage of it. Gosh, what the? 30 bodies found. Wow. And that's the Lady Bird Lake one, where they find all those vehicles in there. What the hell is that girl's name? I'm going to show you because I'm not lying about it. Gosh, if you can think of her name and you're in the chat, go ahead and put that in there. I cannot think of her name to save my life. That's what started me watching these people anyways, is I came across that video and I thought, man, I didn't know that they were the ones that found that car. And this can tell you how many freaking dives that they have done. They've done a lot of dives. It looks like they found guns. Wow. So if somebody steals a vehicle or something, you can tell that if they drive it into the lake or if it's insurance fraud, they go and they find it. Look, this says she drowned 50 years ago. They found a drone. Bet they find all kinds of weird stuff. iPhones. What the hell was that girl's name? I cannot think of that girl's name to save my life. It's one of their biggest finds. I mean, look at all these finds that they found, but it's one of the big ones because nobody could find that car. And they found it. Obviously, I can't. Let me look at the lives. Mm, I don't know. Gonna have to look it up, and she was 16, I guess, 16 or 19. Let's go ahead and get out of this. But as you can see, go and like and subscribe on their page and check out some of the stuff that I just showed you because it's quite interesting, and it's, they actually take you down into the water and you can see as they search for multitudes of evidence as to what they're looking for. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday, enjoy these playoff implication football games, because this is the end of the season. If you're into NFL football, this is the end of the season. So there are some very good games going on. And thank you so much. If you watch this on replay, be sure to give me a comment, a like, subscribe, and share, because hopefully we'll get enough people in here to start chatting again. Once again, my name is 12 Gauge, and this is my channel, 12 Gauge Investigative. Thank you so much for Adam Brown Adventures. Till next time, Maestro, cue that music.
Welcome to 12 Gauge, now whipping